Hey everyone, this is Joe. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you are doing well. Today we are working on December daily day 3 and day 4. On December 3rd, I had absolutely no fun ephemera to use in my journal spread, and honestly, I was just feeling really burnt out and tired. This week we had report cards going home and a lot of work stuff that I needed to finish, and on the I think on the third and the fourth, I basically didn't film or edit any like December daily videos because I was so busy trying to finish some documents that needed to be sent home the following day for school. So that was a little bit tough, and I just procrastinated. So that's partly my fault, but you know how it is. But I think like journaling when you have like a fresh mind and not burnt out is a lot better. It's currently December 6th right now, so I am a little bit behind in terms of videos, but I've been actually journaling quite regularly. So those videos will come out soon for December daily day 5 and day 6. Um, but in terms of like editing videos, I'm kind of behind, so I apologize for that. So I know I said I would post as much as I can, and I really kind of took that to heart because I guess there was reduced expectations, and I felt a little bit wishy-washy with posting. So I apologize, and I do really want to post more because that's the fun of December Daily, going onto YouTube and like seeing everyone spreads and what they've created that day. So I'm gonna try and be more deliberate about that and not just flake out and procrastinate on editing these videos, because I actually do really like filming it, but sometimes the editing process just sucks the fun out of things because the voiceovers and whatnot. But that's all right. We're gonna power through it, and I kind of wish I used more red in the spread, but at least I used that Santa sticker from the dollar store, and I'm using my burgundy black pen. This is one of the pens that I've been reaching for a lot, and interestingly, I don't use my fountain pens as much as I did in the past. I don't know. I'm just kind of having like this newfound love for ballpoint pens and just how efficient they are. But I still love my fountain pens, and I am gonna try and use them more. I have this really cool orangey yellow gold ink. No, it's not gold. It's yellow toned, and I think I'm gonna use that in my spreads coming up because it's such a beautiful color, and it kind of goes with my theme of like red, green, and like this warm toned yellow. But this is a very simple spread, and I think beside the December 2 spread, it looks quite cohesive and very simple, and it has that like, I don't know, it has like a Scandinavian feel for some reason. Maybe it's the geometric paper and all the wood tones and the brown tones, but I really like how that turned out. For December Daily Day 4, I opened up my new spread, and surprise, surprise, it was a blank spread. And this is always a little bit terrifying for me during December Daily because I rely heavily on the pattern paper spreads to do a lot of like the design work for me. But today I had to be more resourceful and use things that I had lying around. So I had this, I got this gift card from a parent. It was it's a liquor store gift card, which speaks a lot about my school, like the school culture and like how much the parents like know the teachers. It's kind of funny actually, but that parent was really nice and gave me a gift card to the liquor store, which I still find so funny. And then I also received my Black Friday purchases, or at least one of them. So I ordered something from End Clothing, which is a UK-based retailer, and I purchased a pair of lavender-colored Converse Chuck Taylors. I really like Converse and Vans. I dress quite casually in terms of my footwear at school, and I think Vans and Converse are really comfy, so I like to stock up on having like multiple colors of those shoes because I basically have like two pairs of shoe styles that I wear. I wear the Vans Old Schools and the Converse Chuck Taylors in just like multiple colors to go with different outfits. So that's like a little bit of a background of like how I dress in the morning, but yeah, it was a really good deal, and the packaging was really cool. It came with this envelope, so I cut the envelope to size. It's a little bit bigger than the Midori size traveler's notebook, the regular size Midori Traveler's Notebook, but I cut the top off and made it a little pocket. But I didn't have anything to put in that pocket, but at least like in future spreads where I have a lot of ephemera that I want to fit in, this could come and be a more useful pocket in the future. So it's nice to have that option. I'm also using this green and blue pattern paper with some gold foiling, and then I am using that little card that came with my liquor store gift card. I'm also using my tearaway calendar sheet, and I'm going to do some layering. But before I glued it down, I put these starbursts that I've been liking as a background. And in hindsight, after completing the spread, I kind of wish I used some watercolors, because this spread ended up looking quite bare. So when I glued everything down, it still seemed a little bit, I don't know, like lackluster, and maybe I could have added some stickers or washi tapes, but I didn't end up adding too many of those elements. I know I added some green washi at the bottom left hand side of the spread, and then I layered a whole bunch of red toned washis on top of the little gift card like design thing on the top left hand corner of the spread. But the left hand side of the spread is kind of weak, and well, not that sounds really bad. It's not my favorite spread, let's just say that. And one of the funny things that I wanted to incorporate into this spread was this Polaroid that I took. Well, at least my sister took, actually. I wanted to post one of those photos that you see on Instagram where it's like someone on their back and then their feet are just up in the air on a white background. So in theory, you just see the legs of the person and then the shoes. But the Polaroid viewfinder, I guess, makes it look more zoomed in than it really is. So you got more of my body, and it was just a mess. And I just thought how funny it was that I kind of failed in this photo. My sister and I had a really good laugh, and we still laugh at it just thinking about it, because we both had like a vision. We thought it was going to look a certain way, and then when it printed out, it just looked a little bit funny, but that's all right. Makes for a good memory, and it's one more reason to, I guess, remember the story behind my new purple Converse. I also did some stamping. I used this stamp set from Cali Perky from like 2 years ago. It's kind of like a travel themed one, but I really like this stamp set and I don't use it enough. And I tried to stamp black for Black Friday on the top, but my stamping job was really bad, so I just covered it up with a label sticker, and then I used my Uniball Signo white gel pen to add Black Friday purchase arrived. So it's a mix of stamping and like regular writing with a gel pen, and then I used those green washi tape strips to kind of frame that little Polaroid. And the Polaroid is actually not adhered onto the spread. It's actually just a tip-in, because I'm going to do some journaling underneath it. And it's kind of funny because I covered like the main design element of that envelope, which just says end, but that's all right. It makes the spread a little bit more, I guess, centered, because it would be a little bit odd to have the word end, or the word end, like END, in the center of your spread. So it was a nice cover up. And then to add more like journaling space, I just added a post-it to the back of that Polaroid to do some of my journaling, and that pretty much does it. I added another stamp at the bottom of the spread, which is kind of like this Japanese knot design. And yeah, this is the completed spread. It's not my favorite spread, and I think I was in a little bit of a journaling funk because I felt like I was behind in December Daily, and kind of like just powered through and journaled quite late at night, and I just wasn't really feeling it. So you can kind of tell in the spread that it was forced, and it's not my favorite, but that's all right. I feel kind of discouraged right now to continue this December Daily journal, because I haven't been very passionate about the spreads that I've created. I feel like it's very like low effort, and I haven't really done or tried anything new. But hopefully in future spreads I'll become more creative, or at least more playful, and like do and add some design elements that make it more fun and less boring for myself at least. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you are doing well in terms of your December daily. If you are not participating in it, I hope you are having a great day. I will see you all next time. Bye, everyone.